and welcome to tonight's live stream on Facebook and YouTube. I hope you guys are having a fantastic evening, and I'm so excited to be watching this game with you. So, we have a female futsal game today. Remember what I've said in the other streams that we've done in the past. I am a big supporter of the male and female game rising together, not focusing on the men and then thinking about the games later, rising them up together. It's so important that we are treating them the same. Of course, sometimes things do elevate quicker than others, depending on popularity and people wanting to do things. But of course, our intentions have got to be rising the game at the same pace if possible. And one of the things that I can do is when I'm reviewing games, I am watching girls, women, male, female games as much as I possibly can. So have a fantastic evening watching this game. I know I'm going to. I watched a couple of highlights earlier, and from a tactical sense, some of the stuff I did see, which wasn't very much, by the way, so I don't know the scores or anything like that. I was super excited to see that actually the standard looked pretty decent, to be fair. But let me know in the comments below, who do you think is going to win, Rio Grande or Rio Grande versus Mendoza? So both teams are from Argentina. You won't be able to see from the top right screen because you can't see the top right screen, sadly. But if I just scroll down really quickly, you can see that this is being streamed from the Federation of Argentina, which is the AMF Argentina Federation. So because they're streaming it or filming it, it's because this is an Argentinian game. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic evening. If you are with me on Facebook and you are currently on the watch party, go over to the Futsal Great Britain Association live stream now, because I'm going to leave the watch party now, and hopefully you guys will come onto the Facebook page. If you are on the Facebook page and the YouTube page, please make sure you're subscribing and liking and following, so every time I do go live, you don't have to be bombarded with loads of texts. You know when I'll be live because it will give you a little notification. So please like and subscribe, and then hopefully you guys will be notified a lot quicker of when I'm going live. Okay, let's go.
Confederación Argentina de Fútbol de Salón. Yo soy Pipo Fernando Enrique, quien les habla, en este caso mostrando la previa a no desesperar. Estamos en vivo ya a través de la página de la Confederación. Yo voy a estar presentando el partido, tenemos definición entre Mendoza y Rio Grande. Tengo a mi izquierda el comentarista, al señor Rodrigo Ponce.
So I've just put a message out to everyone who's on the watch party on Facebook at the moment. Please go over to the Futsal Great Britain Association Facebook page, and you will be kept up to date with this match. So the watch party on Facebook that I've currently got on my personal page is about to finish. For some reason it doesn't allow me to comment on both Facebook, so it doesn't make sense for me to stay on this one. So I am going to now leave the watch party.
Te felicito, Rodrigo. Estuvo mi compañero transmitiendo durante toda la semana acá desde el día
Adam O'Sullivan, looking forward to this. Adam, I hope you're good, buddy.
Estamos acá. Un lujo, haberte escuchado desde lejos, ¿no?
Welcome to the stream as well, Adam. Everyone that's watching me right now, welcome to the stream. Let me go on to YouTube so I can read out some of the comments. Alejandro here, welcome to the stream, buddy. I hope you're good. Jackson says sorry he's late, but welcome to the stream, Jackson, and don't worry about being late, you're fine. Jackson also said, oh, and on Friday match, is it an Indian Premier League? Yes, that's exactly what it's going to be. And Annabelle, hiya, might not be able to stay for the whole game, but we'll watch the rest when I can. No worries, welcome to the stream, Annabelle. Hope you're good.
Ha sido espectacular, ha sido un lujo tenerlos en la pantalla de la Confederación Argentina de Fútbol de Salón. Vamos a anunciar, vamos a ir repasando.
If you do want me to give you a shout out, by the way,
la ciudad de Oberá, en este caso, se ha trasladado
Just post your name and I'm happy to give people some shout outs. It's also nice to see how they walk, not how they walk, because that sounds like I'm talking about male or female. I mean as in they, as in Argentina, how they warm up and things like that. So what's the score predictions, guys? Rio Grande versus Mendoza. What do you guys think the score is going to be? Let me know in the comments below. What is your score predictions for tonight?
A esta hermosa ciudad, pero lo ha solucionado de la mejor manera la Confederación, ¿eh? Vamos a ir probando, díganos ya la gente si se escucha bien, si se ve bien. Estamos haciendo la previa. Coméntenos, como le digo, si se ve bien, se escucha bien.
I am going to start moving this on a little bit,
de la mejor manera para que sea
as much as I
un partido
love the
espectacular y que
we get to
los
see
protagonistas
the
sean
warm
más
up, I do want
jugadoras.
to get to the game, which I'm pretty sure you guys do too. So let me know the score predictions down below. Don't wait for the game to start because that's cheating.
Un poquito en la cámara nuestro sistema refrigerante que tenemos en las últimas de la noche desde Posada, y de acá hasta Posada hay equipos van a.
I think this is a final as well. Yeah, it is a final. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Yeah, so you can see that. So it's final, Argentina, D selections. Maybe it's their league final, cup final.
Oliva Guadalupe por la izquierda y Fonseca Cristian a la derecha, ahí podemos verlos. Nos dan la espalda ahora porque la gente de prensa está del otro lado.
Russell Taylor, welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you're good. Jackson, I know Scholes and Ronaldinho play in that league. They do in the videos that we're seeing on Friday. That is correct, Jackson. Annabelle, 4-3 Rio Grande. Okay, good. And Jackson thinks 5-6 to Mendoza. Okay, so both of you think different teams are going to win, which is good. Really looking forward to this actually, and it's really nice that everyone is tuning in. Can't wait to watch some futsal. Even with, you know, lockdown rules easing off a little bit, there's nothing like watching a real match. Right, let's see if we can move things on a bit quicker.
Vemos a los
by the way, just as some inspiration for you guys, as this is two teams playing in Argentina, the great relationship in Argentina for women is fantastic, and it's the same with Brazil as well. There is a player that plays for Argentina national team for AMF, but also plays for Argentina football team and played in the last Women's World Cup in France. So it's really nice to see that in Argentina and Brazil, they can put all their differences aside of FIFA and AMF, and they allow them to do both, which is what should happen across the world anyway. And I don't want to make this stream a political thing, I'm just saying it as a bit of motivation and something that actually maybe we should all aim for in the future. But actually it shouldn't be a you choose this or you choose that, you should be able to choose both. I shop in Tesco, I shop in Morrison's, I shop in Lidl, and that's what it should be with sport. You choose what you do when you want to do it. And having a player, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, that plays for the national football team for Argentina, also plays for the national team for AMF Futsal. And she participated in both World Cups, which is so inspirational for other countries to say, put your differences aside, let people play sport.
El cual es simpatizante y termina por ahí viendo lo malo, pero hay que destacar que, como siempre, los árbitros son personas, son humanos, también
Alejandro
se equivocan,
thinks 6-3 to Rio Grande.
Sincero, la verdad es que hubo muy pocos errores, para mí hubo muy pocos errores graves, groseros.
What do you guys think?
Muy buen nivel de los árbitros también. Y la verdad que también los equipos, una disciplina excelente. Lamentablemente hubo va a ser increíble la jugada.
Okay, here we go. Let's go!
No, genial la número 11.
See, now you know this is going to be a high intense match when they're already starting like that. Look at that. They're ready.
Se está jugando, ya la tiene Gisela.
Domination of space, fantastic. I'm assuming that's Mendoza in the burgundy and Rio Grande in the blue. So Mendoza straight away are showing that they are going to high press and they're going to be very, very aggressive. Don't like the fact that they've gone back to the keeper straight away. I hope that's not going to be a theme throughout this game. Remember what I've said before as well. If you're going back to the keeper, it tends to mean that the movement off the ball's not been good enough. With AMF Futsal, your movement has to be good off the ball anyway because you're doing a throw and you're not doing a kick. But nevertheless, if you've got good movement, a good set pattern or something like that, you should still be able to throw it to a player and not keep going back to your keeper. We do not want to keep seeing that.
De Mendoza está la arquera Melissa.
Okay, so Rio Grande not so aggressive off the ball. Mendoza are definitely, or at least started to be a lot more aggressive off the ball when they first started.
Le queda para Mailén pisa, engancha, vuelve atrás con Di María. Di María con Anita ahora, Anita quiere encarar. Anita que amaga, termina abriendo nuevamente con Di María.
Good little block by number 9 for Mendoza.
Vanessa, ¿qué pasa? Sigue Vanessa, Vanessa atrás para Anita, Anita pro de lejos.
Okay, so Mendoza straight away, that's very interesting. They had 2 going back in the attack instead of going with a 3. Maybe that might be a tactic that they, as the game goes on, they might start pushing 3 up, but at the moment they went with 2. Look at that. You know they're going to defend very aggressively. Here we go, 1v1. Oh, brilliant feint! Ah! Okay, a bit disappointing at the end, but love that. Good start.
Terminó desparramada rápidamente, se repuso y terminó quedándose con la pelota y ahora intentaba ir Río Grande. La pelota que ya la tiene Mailén Romero.
So guys, what do you think of the game so far? What's your thoughts? Is there anything that I've not said so far that you guys are thinking?
Anita. Ya la tiene Mailén que pisa, vuelve con Anita, cambia con Vanessa que intenta el pase y ahora hay que la para Gisela Cielas que termina pinchándola para que no alcance a llegar la jugadora.
Keeper's quite happy to come off her line as well and come out of her box, which is nice. I'll tell you what, I'm quite excited about this. I think this is going to be a good game, you know. Not that I'm acting like I'm surprised, because obviously we've seen some games and the quality's been absolutely superb and some of them have been shocking. So, again, I don't want people to get the wrong impression thinking that I'm surprised because it's girls. I'm always thinking, is it going to be a good game, is it not? Because when you're not watching international games, you just don't know what to expect. Oh, okay, they found the back post. Good save from the keeper. Ah, it took too long. See, movement off the ball from Rio Grande, not good enough. They've been caught out. Both sets of teams are playing with different styles, which is nice to see. So we'll see how the dynamic changes here.
Ya la tiene Di María juega atrás con Ontiveros. Mailén que engancha. Sigue Mailén, la cambia para...
Oh, goal! Great start. Mendoza straight away created the format that we've spoken about in a 3-1 before. You need to be able to create an outlet, a parallel, and a pivot. They did that. They broke those lines to the back post. Goal. Well done. Fantastic goal. What a great goal.
I
didn't want to say this straight away because I didn't want to change any of your score predictions, but I am going to say it now. They're 1-0 up. I think Mendoza have got the better team at this moment in time. However, how the game progresses when subs come on and everything else can dramatically change the game. But at the moment, with the starting 5 of each team, Mendoza definitely look the better team. Jordan Matthews, good movement that. Yeah, totally. And I've got a feeling some of these players, a lot of them are going to be the national team players as well for Argentina. Because the standard that they're playing at is incredibly good. And also, you can see some of the feints, some of the movements, the breaking the lines. even the even some of the patterns of the play that they're playing is of a really, really high level. So not all of them are going to be international level, of course, but good start so far.
No va a llegar y el lateral que ya lo hace Mendoza, la tiene Maylen Romero. Maylen Romero cambia todo para Anita. Anita busca el pase al medio y ahora
trying to create the triangle pass in there. Number 9 and number 7. Number 7 really needs to get her body in front of that player there and hold her off, and then they could have done it, but she was being a little bit lazy out of play. So Rio Grande need to work on their movement off the ball so far, I think. Keeper's got it, and that's twice now the keeper's had to give it away.
Maylen Romero, ahora Anita. Di Maria.
Okay, let's see if they start setting up. So they've got the pivot, they've got the parallel, and they've got the outlet. The outlet, instead of coming deep as a defensive option, or a slightly easier, more safer pass in possession, she did go long that time, looking for a back door. The 1-2's open, and the switch is also open, which is nice to see. They are being quite ambitious in the attack. They didn't to start with when they kept 2 at the back. But since then, they've kind of stepped it up a little bit. Maybe they think that Rio Grande are struggling. Maybe they are starting to go for the juggler a little bit. Or maybe they just went with 2 and it was a mistake. Someone was being lazy and didn't bust it up to get forward. Maybe, I don't know. But very, very ambitious from Mendoza already. And it's paid off because they got that first goal. So just to let you know as well, when that keeper just picked it up then, if the keeper touched it with her feet, she could not have picked that up. So she faked as if she was going to kick it and then picked it up.
Termina siendo ahora el lateral para Mendoza. Ya acaba de salir la jugadora.
I don't know if how many of you guys watched the stream earlier, but we were working on our AMF Frozen the bin, and I think we got to the conclusion that I was not very good at chucking it in the bin. I did get better though, to be fair. But put me on a foot support and I can do a throw. Whoever wants it, wherever they want it, fine. Try and ask me to chuck it in the bin though. Not working. Same with chipping it really. I don't know what it is about bins that they don't like me. Ooh! Very, very close. Hit the post. Keeper got lucky with that one. Again, the movement off the ball from Rio Grande. Got to be better than that. You're playing a team far, far too aggressive. Look at her, look at her, look at this. Love that. They're playing a team far, far too aggressive for having this poor movement. Movement's got to be better. And also, if they want to counter how aggressive Mendoza are at shutting the ball down, they need more blocks as well, which doesn't seem to be happening that much either. Oh! Okay, she's gone for it. Okay, nice little block from Mendoza to create the switch. Love that. Very smart play. Now they've created their 3. The fix has stayed. Is not made a cut. Oh, unlucky, unlucky. Again though, they've created some really good positions where they can create those triangles if need be. They're also defending a 2-2, which I find very odd. Are they going 2-2? It's hard to say with the camera angle, to be honest. Actually, no, they are going 3-1. They are going 3-1. Or 1-2.
Y su juego también muchas veces es de memoria, a veces que justamente dan un pase pensando que está su compañera, pero como ya están acostumbrados.
It'll be interesting to see how Mendoza keep up this intensity and if the subs can carry on the intensity of what they're currently playing at. Because again, that might be where things dramatically change. But no doubt, Mendoza have started really, really well, creating good patterns of play, good intensity off the ball, and if this stays like this, I can see Mendoza winning this game. Keep her nice and quick off her line, which is good. We're out of the box as well.
Micaela con Florencia.
Okay, they're creating that 3.
Florencia
The
con
fix has
Verónica.
stayed in her position.
Florencia, el pase largo.
Oh, the switch is open.
Micaela atrás.
Oh, Rio Grande
Verónica.
have got to stay more tighter than that. They cannot allow that on the floor pass get through them that easy. That cannot happen. That again goes back to what we were speaking about with the Mendoza team. They're so aggressive. They're shutting down those spaces. They're covering the angles. And at the moment, Rio Grande are so easy to open up. And maybe that's the reason why Mendoza are so ambitious in their attacking, because they know that they're so easy to open up.
No, por supuesto, ayer Sol Jara que fue la que
Right, no cut from the fixed. She is playing like a fixed. That's okay. Bit more movement now. Now they've created the parallel, the pivot, and the outlet. They have created it. Very good from Mendoza. Good structure. At the moment, they're creating everything that we want them to create. Now it's a matter of time. Are they going to score goals? Be patient, and those gaps will start appearing, and which they have already, and then they'll start turning into goals. And they've already got one so early on in the game. Held that ball better. 2v1. Oh no, a bit slow. Okay, that's a bit better. Nice. Ooh, here we go, here we go. Oh, good save. Not so sure about the technique of the keeper there, though. But she got away with it.
Muy bueno el ataque y ya empieza a avisar Rio Grande. Ojo con Rio Grande.
Is there going to be a cut from number 10? Yes, there is. A cut down the middle.
No por nada.
Very nice. Oh, see, they're so easy to open up. There is no way a fixed should make a cut literally down the middle of the pitch and be able to be passed through that easy. Not a chance. Rio Grande are going to seriously be punished if they keep playing like that. Mendoza, though, pleasure to watch so far.
Juega Rio Grande. No podía terminar saliendo la jugadora Edith.
What do you guys think of the game so far? Let me know your comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys of what you think.
Ya la tiene Macarena. Macarena que juega con Verónica. Verónica con Florencia Gara. Verónica.
Some good movement as well. It's very fluid at the moment. So again, they've got the pivot, they've got the parallel, and they've got the outlet. Ooh, unlucky. Very good. Very good.
Sin embargo, no podía conectar finalmente. Y ya Lorena Montaña que busca el pase para que le quede la pelota a Edith. Edith que busca con su compañera Graciela. De este lado la tiene Sol Jara. Sol Jara que busca, termina dándosela para Macarena. Y ahora Florencia. Florencia. Macarena le queda ahora para Greta. Greta que intenta descargar.
If you are on Facebook as well or on YouTube, remember you can actually share this stream whilst we are live with your friends or any Facebook groups or any YouTube groups that you are with. It's always nice to see people supporting the female futsal game and just supporting the AMF game in general. There might be a lot of people bored at home that want to watch futsal and don't realise that it's on at the moment. It's very easy, just a quick share.
Atrás con su arquera Lorena.
And we can get more people
Tenía el
watching.
puntazo que terminaba desviándose en la jugadora Greta Vélez. Edith. Mal sacado finalmente de Edith. Salió Sol Jara, sí, exactamente. Y en su lugar ingresó Linda Centeno. Ya la tiene Verónica. Verónica que juega con
Nice little cut from number 10.
Micaela que pisa. Micaela atrás.
They're definitely treating number 6 as a fix. Number 6, every time she is in the middle, she is not making any cuts. Anyone else that is in the fixed position
Lorena que juega con Edith y Edith buscaba
will
un
make that
pase
cut
largo.
forward.
No va a llegar finalmente Rio Grande, pero sí Mendoza.
So number
Y ahora
14,
ya
I'm
jugando
expecting to
Micaela.
now make a cut.
Micaela con Verónica. La pincha
Oh,
Verónica para
back
Florencia.
door! Oh, they tried the wing back door. It didn't quite work that time, but a good effort. Oh, that's better movement.
Pase largo que no va a llegar.
See, the thing is though, it's one person. There needs to be some sort of set move here from Rio Grande in order to create those spaces. And at the moment, they're in the game, but it's because Mendoza haven't taken their chances. It's not because Rio Grande have been playing well.
Micaela.
Come on,
Micaela, busca Micaela, toca para Verónica. Atrás para Florencia. Greta. Terminaba cortando finalmente la jugadora Graciela Montesino.
Leighton, yes, you did see a throw-in. There's two different versions. There's FIFA and there's AMF. When futsal was originally football de salon, before it became futsal, it was always a throw-in. The only reason it's not a throw-in for FIFA is because they adopted the game of football de salon, and AMF, which used to be called Fifth USA, AMF and FIFA agreed to call it futsal, and AMF play with the rules of a throw-in and a few other different slight rules, and FIFA go with a kick-in. So this is an AMF futsal game, and that's the reason you see a throw-in. But the throw-in's not like a normal throw-in, it has to be a loop-in throw, which again will create a different type of game. So the movement off the ball has got to be incredibly good. You've got to think, you've got to have good set moves. Otherwise, you'll be tackled very easily. So if you see this woman now, the ball's got to go up before it comes down. That was a poor execution of the throw-in. But both teams in this match haven't really executed set moves from a throw-in very well in this game. But that's just, you know, that's a certain thing. Good. I know only played for 4 years and didn't know of the other. Yeah, to be honest with you, mate, a lot of people won't know a lot about AMF. It's predominantly South American based. However, my job as the Great Britain president and the director of the coaches committee for Europe, it's my job to kind of boost the awareness around it. Hence why you're watching my video. But for me personally, it's to try and spread the awareness and say, look, we're doing World Cups, we're doing European Championships for male and female, and what we are also offering is Youth World Cups and European Championships as well, which is, you know, it's fantastic. So getting more people to understand the rules and the differences is brilliant. I think as well, regardless if you want to use futsal as a sport in its own right or as a development tool, I think either or, it doesn't matter from the perspective of give both versions of futsal a try, because you get different outcomes. If you're doing it because you want futsal to be a sport in its own right, you get a different type of excitement because it's slightly different rules, which creates a slightly different game. If you're using it from a development tool point of view, then you're getting a different type of player. So for example, your Ronaldinhos would have played AMF futsal, whereas Neymar would have played FIFA futsal growing up. So again, I always say, if you like the style of Ronaldinho, being able to play in the air as well as on the floor and playing kind of, you could say freestyle, but also just being very comfortable with the ball in the air. I would ultimately put that down to playing AMF futsal and having that total difference about playing a different way. Adam, Mendoza's movement is a pleasure to watch. No, I totally agree. Totally agree. It's a really good example, Mendoza, of where the women's game could go in Great Britain. They've got so much of the things that we're going to be working towards in it for GB. We haven't obviously announced too much about the women's team because there's been a few negotiations behind the scenes that we can't announce yet. But with some of the players that we're in talks with, along with the projects that they're going to be doing, like World Cups and European Championships, and on top of the structure of how we want them to play, I think it's some really exciting stuff coming in the women's game very, very soon. And watching this is just good inspiration for a lot of those girls. Big shout out to one of them that's watching, Annabelle.
Ya juega Montaña, intentaba salir jugando Linda, pero no podía ante la presión.
Mons Futsal, welcome to the stream.
Romina.
I hope you enjoyed today's
Ya
game.
lo tiene Anita. Anita con Mailen.
Leighton, where are you from, buddy? And who are you involved with in regards to futsal?
No, dice que no, ya se está recuperando, se le trabó el pie ahí.
Let's have a little look at my friends on YouTube. See what they're saying.
Solhara.
Come on, YouTubers, you're very quiet tonight.
Lorena Montaña. Intentaban dos jugadoras de Río Grande, pero no podían conectar con la pelota. Y Mendoza, que ya rápidamente juega con Mailén Romero y la termina poniendo contra Linda. Linda Centeno la deja para Solhara. Solhara que da una vuelta, intenta contra Anita. Sigue Solhara. Solhara atrás para Patricia.
What we've tried to do on these streams as well, we've tried to watch loads of different cultures, loads of different standards, whether it's clubs or local games or it's international games, loads of different cultures, and also watching male and female games. I think it's so important if you want to create a culture of futsal, you almost need to stop talking about football and actually start getting excited about the good, the bad and the ugly about futsal, because that's kind of what you love and hate about the game. Like, there's a very thin line between hate and love, and I think displaying all different standards, all different cultures, all different genders playing the sport is actually how you develop the sport, I think. So sometimes I've streamed games and some people have gone, oh, this standard's absolutely rubbish. Well, I'm sorry, if I'm walking my dog and there's a football match going on, I'm not going to turn around and go, oh, I'm not going to watch that football game because this standard's rubbish. Like, ultimately, if there's a football game on, or if there's a futsal game on, because I like both, I'll watch both. And it's the good, the bad and the ugly. And if you want to create a culture of futsal, you've got to watch all different stuff. And this is a good example of good standard. We might watch another game, which I have done, and the standard's not been very good. But I think it is important, first and foremost, we're displaying all different types of futsal. Because what I like might be different to what you guys like. Connor Rogers, welcome to the stream, buddy. I hope you're good. My phone froze then. Did you ask that to Melium? Yes, I did, buddy. I just said, like, where are you from? And what futsal team are you involved with? Oh, again! Mendoza are playing so well, and it's only a matter of time before those goals come in, I think. They're playing really, really well. They're really showing the standard of women's futsal in Argentina is really high. So aggressive trying to defend, so creative when they've got those passing options. Brilliant as a team as well, the rotations, the set patterns. It's really, really impressive. Look, here we go. Parallel, pivot, outlet. They've got it. Leighton, Bristol, was involved in BCFs when I was at college and uni, etc. So Leighton, who are you involved with now? And guess what? I'm from Bristol as well. Oh my god, how amazing is that? If you're not involved in futsal currently and you want to, hook me up. I have Bristol Futsal as my local club, and then obviously I'm the GB president, so if you want to get back involved in futsal, let me know. If you are involved in futsal, let me know then, we'll get some games going.
Anita. Sí, Anita. Toca para Mailén Romero, Mailén, Anita, Mailén.
Oh, you know who I am? Okay, interesting. Good impression, I hope. So, Leighton, who are you with at the moment? Or say, who are you involved with at the moment? Amari, hope you're good, buddy. Amari is from Brazil, by the way. He's involved in the C13 World Cup team. His son, Lucas, is an amazing player. Big up to Lucas. So Amari, welcome to the stream, buddy. Edmilson, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, Edmilson. Welcome to the stream, buddy. I hope you're good. Leighton, I used to be involved, used to be with Progressive Sports. Now I'm a postie. Well, Leighton, if you want to get involved, mate, just let me know. I'm always looking for people who want to learn about futsal and get involved. So if you do want to get involved, just send me a message. Right, what's my YouTuber saying? NFA Futsal, we are back, Liam. Good to see you. And you, Steve. I hope you're good. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And also, I hope you enjoy this game, because Mendoza at the moment have been an absolute pleasure to watch. I'm pretty sure you all agree from however long you've been with us. Yes, you've been with us about 2 minutes. That's enough to see how good Mendoza are. But yeah, whew, the standard has been so good so far. And to be honest, I'm really, really shocked it's only 1-0. Really shocked.
Con su compañera ahí termina perdiendo la pelota el equipo de Rio Grande, el lateral.
Okay, so that would have been with...
Para
I know Progressive Sports.
Rocío, ahora Anita. La pierde Anita porque ahora la
I know exactly who's
Linda que intenta pasar, Linda que intentaba, pero se le iba larga nuevamente. Larga se va esa bocha y va a reponer Mendoza. Ya juega Maylen Romero. Sigue Maylen, intenta, pierde con Linda. Linda que ahora se manda Linda. Linda que pisa, engancha.
Oh, yes. Love the drag back. 1v1s, can she go? Oh, Leighton, enjoyed it when I was in college and uni. I got my football coaching badges in football and futsal, also a qualified football referee. Fantastic. Love that. The more experiences in all different types of sports is brilliant. Football, futsal, basketball, handball, gymnastics, love it. The more sports coaches, players get involved in, the better, I think.
Rio Grande que quiere ganar, quiere llevarse el
that was better movement. Did you see that? The bottom corner here, number 10, show and go. Love that. They need to do a little bit more of that, Rio Grande.
Sin embargo, el lateral le va quedando para Mendoza.
I cannot believe though it's only 1-0. How good Mendoza have played. It's almost criminal that they've not actually gone more ahead. Right, good little cut. Here we go. So they've got the parallel, they've got the outlet, and they did have the pivot. Now they're looking to have it the other side. Here we go. They are creating the good patterns here. Very good. Very, very fluid. They're making it look so easy at the moment.
Verónica que pisa, gambetea Verónica.
Leighton, then taught in primary schools covering PPA and done my interventions except for 4 years. Yeah, sounds good, mate. Progressive Sports is very similar to a sports company I was working for, Sports Plus. It's predominantly like primary schools and things like that. Loved it when I first started, learned so much about different sports, and it really helped me as a coach. But in the long term, I couldn't keep it up, to be honest. It just wasn't for me in the long term. I think the long hours, I don't drive either, so I was getting the bus and getting up really, really early and not coming home till late at night, and then coaching the evenings. It was hard work. It really was. And I think especially when you're coaching things that you're not particularly good at, so when I was teaching dance and stuff, oh God. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. I would not wish that on anyone. Steve, our C20 Women's League Championship this past winter was really good. A little under this, but quite good. Fantastic, fantastic. That's really good, mate. Really good. To be honest with you, the more leagues and everything else you're offering, Steve, the better. Oh, goal! Yes! Mendoza have definitely earned that. They have been fantastic.
Gol de Mendoza, gol de la jugadora número 10 de Cabrera, Verónica.
Leighton just said, yeah, I avoided dance and gymnastics. Gymnastics I didn't mind, to be honest. And I got quite creative with it as well. But dance, no. My first time of teaching it, I went with the hacker. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do the hacker. I know a few different hackers from... my old teacher used to be from New Zealand, so she taught me quite a few different hackers. So I was like, oh, cool. I'll teach him the hacker. That's my way of getting out of doing dance. But then when I had to do different types, no. Just wasn't working. It wasn't for me. My wife's a dance teacher, so some of the lessons I begged Sam if he'd let her come in instead. But teaching different sports is really good because it really does help you develop your game. Because I personally think if people got more basketball coaches involved in a futsal session, I think the blocks and set moves and things like that could really make futsal just boom. From a tactical sense and the understanding around it, I think would make the sport really increase in its knowledge, but also bring different types of people into the sport as well, I think. Because I think one of the beauties of having futsal, I think futsal sits directly in the middle of football and basketball. And you could get a lot of people that like football and like basketball, and you could bring them together to go, do you know what? I actually really like both sports. Okay, so that is half-time. It's Mendoza 2, which is very deserved, and I cannot believe it's only 2-0 against Rio Grande. I hope you guys enjoyed that first half. Let's try and see if we can skip through to the second half now. So we don't have to miss too much. Sorry, don't have to waste too much time. But let me know in the comment section below, what did you guys think of that first half? I'd love to hear your opinions on that first half. And also, thank you for everyone that is taking their time up to... Thank you for everyone that is tuning in to watch. Leighton used YouTube Just Dance for reward time. Kids love that. I've not actually heard of that. That sounds good. Adam, coach's hat on. If you was coaching Rio Grande, what would you change? Do you mean what I would change if I had time to work with them over a set period of time, or what would I change during this game? Because, to be honest, it would be a completely different answer if I was working on them over a long period of time, and what I would change if I was directly going into this game. Again, as well, I think, depending on the ability of players that you're working with, depends on how much information you can change with them. Because, say for example, Mendoza, you can see I've got a high knowledge of futsal. So if I decided to call a timeout, get a set move going, I'm pretty sure Mendoza would take it on like that. If I were to say to Rio Grande, right, here's this, try that, I don't see enough from the team at the moment that would particularly respond that well to it.
Anita que busca el pase al medio, le queda para Verónica. Verónica que abre para Vanessa. Vanessa, Lorena, Vanessa sigue. Deja atrás para Anita. Y se termina yendo. Desviado el remate de la mejor jugadora del mundo.
Okay, so Adam said during the game and Leighton said at half-time. So in regards to half-time, one of the first things I would personally change is creating the structure of when they've got the ball. Because the structure of what they've got on the ball isn't there. Now, what's quite hard to answer this question is there's got to be fundamentals that you're working on in training to regain these things. If you just put me in charge right now, and I never trained them in my life, then I couldn't mention about creating the outlet, the parallel, and the pivot, because actually it would overcomplicate things and it would make them confused. But if I was trained with them on a regular basis and I saw what I was seeing now, then of course at half time I would reinforce when the person's got the ball and they pass Sorry, when the person in the middle has got the ball and they pass and they cut down the middle, they become the pivot. The pivot then becomes the parallel, and the person opposite the ball becomes the outlet. And then I'd be reinforcing that all the time, because what it's doing is it's creating more options on the ball when they've got the ball, so they can create the triangle pass, and if they want, they can go backdoor if they want. But also they're gonna have two people technically at the back, because you've got someone on the ball and you've got the outlet option as well. The second thing I would change dramatically from a Rio Grande point of view is when they haven't got the ball, they are far too open. They're being cut. They're literally being cut in half so many times. And for me, when you've got players of Mendoza's quality that are going to cut you open, you have got to stay compact. So I'd almost give the person who's in the fixed position ultimate control, maybe with the goalkeeper as well, depending on what their relationship's like, and telling them exactly where the other players have got to go. And they've got to be compact, because at the moment, if you're watching Rio Grande's defending, some of the back post options is so easy. That's why I'm gobsmacked it's only 2-0. I know it was a bit of a long answer. During my time in futsal, one of our teams in the Soccer AM Cup, we went undefeated.
Lorena Montaña que termina cortando ese avance de Mendoza.
We went undefeated in the groups, and in a final we were on the pitch, which was a lot wider, and we've used a small pitch. They stretched us out wide and tired us out and battered us. Welcome to cup football. Welcome to cup football. However, having different sizes of pitch is a bit wrong. Jackson, good. Mendoza are not finishing. Yeah. I hope that answered your question, guys. Because for me, to be honest, there's so much I'd like to change about Rio Grande, because there's a few fundamental things I think that's just not in this team, and it's driving me mental. The other thing would be when the goalkeeper's got the ball, and this would probably be, if I just met them for the first time today, this would be one of the things I would actively encourage, is what they do when the keeper gets it. There needs to be some set move to allow them to receive the ball from the keeper instead of them having to throw it long. Because what they're doing is giving the ball away. And what you do not want in this game is for Mendoza to be on the ball. You want to delay you want to reduce the amount of time that Mendoza are on the ball, because they are fluid, they are creative, and actually what you want to do is stop that sort of creativity, because then what it will do is it will make if they're constantly on the ball, they're going to create a good rhythm all the time, and then they can be really aggressive for a very short amount of time, then they know they're going to get it back. The longer you've got the ball, the more tired they're going to be. The longer they've got the ball, the more tired we're going to be. So even just little things like what they're doing to receive the ball from the keeper, what they're doing to receive from a throw-in, could drastically reduce the amount of time that Mendoza are on the ball. So if I met them for the very, very first time, they would be the first things I would do. How do we make the most of our set pieces, whether that's a corner throw, a throw from the side, or the goalkeeper, and see if we can start creating some of those stuff, and then hit them on a counter, because Rio Grande are not the same ability level as Mendoza, so you almost have to hit them on the break, and you need to make the most of your set pieces, which in futsal, when you've got throw-ins, you've got a lot of opportunities to try and score, and if you can get some set moves in there, goals can happen on the back of it, and even a team that is not necessarily as good, you can still win games. Good back door! See, even things like that, But they've got to keep the ball. She's got to use her body and just hold. Even if you're not going to take her on because you don't think you've got the quality, just reduce the amount of times they are on the ball, because that is why. 3-0. Mendoza have hit them on the break. She hasn't been able to recover. Goal. 3-0. Adam, yeah, really good answer.
Y ahora el partido que se pone 3-0.
Used to play. Is that play football, Birmingham, Leighton? If it's play football, yeah, their pitches are massive, to be fair. But if you played on, like, they've got 4 courts, I think.
Ya mueve Rio Grande.
4? Yeah, 4. If you played on the small, then yeah. And then what they will probably do is put 2 courts together, which makes an adult-sized pitch, and then they're massive. But again, if you go to play football in Swindon, their adult courts is really small. So if you went to play with your qualifiers in Swindon play football, and you're playing on the adult court, and then you go to Birmingham and play the final or whatever, then again, it's a totally different experience because the pitch is so much bigger. Adam, thank you very much. I am trying to give you guys the best insight that I can give you, but sometimes it's very easy for me to give you an insight sat here, but ultimately sometimes it does completely depend on the characters you've got, the understanding of the game that they've got, the fitness. Because the thing is, I could come in with being a smart-ass coach, and if you've got players with not particularly a great attitude, it could go the wrong way. You're trying to help them, and they see that as a... It's like trying to tell a 12-year-old that they've got to eat healthy when all they want to do is drink monster drinks and eat packet of crisps and stuff. You try and tell them that's bad for them, all you get is... listen. Probably a bad example, but hopefully you get the point. It's all about the attitude of players you have.
Cecilia Funes de Mendoza, que está muy dolorida,
Alejandro, Mendoza are far better. They are, to be fair. They are a pleasure to watch. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's get past this bit. As much as I hope she's not really hurt, I also don't want to watch the physio. Okay, let's go.
Ya va a ser el tiro libre de la gente de Rio Grande. Y de aquel lado, la tiene Linda que gambetea, Linda prueba, rebota finalmente en Cecilia Vara. Y era Linda que buscaba.
Tomorrow night will be the last night as well, by the way, that I'm going to have my COVID-19 hair. I finally have persuaded my mum to help me with my hair. We've decided that we're going to go on a video call with a hairdresser, and she's going to do a step-by-step guide of how to do my hair. And I've gone fully dramatic as well. So I'm not going to look anything like I do now. It's going to be like a, what have you done? What I did, loads of the kids that do my streams, they said about if I get to 100 views or whatever, I got to go head bald. And I thought, actually, I'm going to do something slightly different. I'm going to chuck loads of different wacky hairstyles into a hat, and whatever I pull out is what I'm going to do. So, and no one knows what I'm getting either, so I'm keeping it completely quiet. Goal! Brilliant play by Mendoza again. Wow. Fully deserved. Absolutely love that. Absolutely brilliant. Derek, hope you're good, buddy. Welcome to the stream.
4-0 se pone este partido, faltando 13 minutos 30 segundos. Y era Mendoza.
To be honest, I'll be surprised if Rio Grande actually can get a goal. I'll go that far. Mendoza just seemed to have it all. Defending, attacking, transitions, fluidity. Mad. One of the main weaknesses I would say Mendoza don't have is their movements off the ball in some set moves, like set plays. Like from a throw-in, from a corner, that's not particularly there.
Lorena y el tiro.
I'll tell you what, that Mendoza team.
Finalmente era.
Well, I literally just looked the wrong way and I saw that ball there. I thought that just went in.
Tamara que juega. Tamara que intenta conectar. Falta, sí. Falta para Mendoza. Falta de la número 6, dice el árbitro. Yo vi un agarrón acá.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's 4-0 and this still could have been a lot higher. That first half, how that finished only 2-0 out of the amount of chances that Mendoza created, I will never know.
Mira que juega con Rocío. Rocío con Florencia.
Great play.
Oh,
she's got it. Here we go. No. Good recovery, though. No offense to number 6, because... keeper could be in trouble.
Falta y tarjeta va a ser.
What's it going to be?
Yellow. Falta y tiro libre a favor.
Yeah, no offense to number 6. I didn't think she'd have that change of pace, but Jesus, she proved me wrong. The transition, bang, she was back in. But again, this going back to the question I had of what I would have changed at half-time, this is why it's difficult. You can have the best plan in the world. If you don't have the players and you're playing against players that are far better than you, it's quite hard.
Florencia remate, rebota la pelota y va a ir.
That was nice to see though. Mendoza again. Nice little set move. Not the most creative, I'm not going to lie.
Cambio de arquera.
Not the most creative.
Rio Grande se retira la capitana con la número 12.
What just happened?
La capitana es Lorena Montaña y va a ingresar en su lugar la arquera Ivana Henke.
Ah, they're changing the keeper. Again, though, I don't get this. You're bringing a keeper on with a blue shirt.
Hubo dos partidos que no jugó Lorena Montaña porque
How is that allowed? How is that allowed?
Ivana Henke, excelente la arquera de Rio Grande.
That's so silly.
Bueno, nuevamente tiene la oportunidad.
By the way, if anyone doesn't know a lot about AMF Futsal, just to tell you, when you're taking a corner, yes, it's still a throw-in, but your foot has to be either, like, you know, like the corner is in a V shape, your feet have to be in a V shape either side of the lines, and then when you take a throw-in from the side, your toes have to be parallel to the line. So both toes have got to look towards the line. And you can lift up the back foot, but as long as your both feet are touching the floor in some way, then you're allowed to like hop up if you want to. Don't know why I just hopped up, but hey, getting dramatic over here.
Y ahora el lateral de Rio Grande.
Come on, futsal player, YouTubers, what are you saying?
Para Ivana. Ivana y el pase largo que termina saliendo.
I'm very good, thanks Derek. I hope you're good as well, mate. Pass on pass on my happy birthday wishes to your wife as well, mate. I did send her a message to say happy birthday. I think it was on your timeline or whatever. But I hope she's had a good day, mate. And give my regards to Cooper as well. Tell him to start getting in those streams. I'll tell you what though, Derek, today's training has had me in bits. What I've tried to do is I'm trying to have a futsal theme where we're working on pivots on Monday, we're working on fixed on Tuesdays, working on wingers on Wednesdays, so it's very specific to positions within futsal. And we were doing the pivot training today, and I kid you not, I'm in bits. It was hard. Because I was trying to make it very futsal specific. I kind of kept it quite relaxed over the last couple of weeks, but I thought, no, we're going to go for it. Thanks, Derek. Yeah, so I thought we're going to really step up the intensity in training in the streams now. 12 exercises of 10 reps, and after the first exercise, I was like, what am I doing? My legs were turning to jelly. So I got 11 more of these bad boys, but luckily the last 6 weren't as intense. So it was only for the first 6 exercises that were very tough and demanding, and the last 6 were quite a little bit more laid back. Thursdays we'll be doing all the touches. It's actually 1,000 touches for each exercise, which will be a little bit more laid back. I think especially towards the end of the week they're going to need that, and flexibility on Fridays, which again, it's just a nice way to finish the week, I think. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, really high intensity, working on the futsal positions, really high intense, and then a bit more technical, well, a lot more technical, should I say, on the Thursday in regards to ball skills. And then on the Friday, all about, ooh, backdoor opportunity, pivot backdoor, didn't quite get there. And we haven't done anything on flexibility yet, actually, in any of them. So I'm quite excited to be bringing that in.
Tiro de esquina, excelente intervención de la arquera Ivana, perdón.
Guys, I hope you are enjoying these streams as well. Training in the daytime at 4 o'clock and watching the games on the evening at 7:30. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I am trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers, because when all of this finishes and we go back to the crazy world that's called normal, I may have to stream occasionally on my phone, and unfortunately, unless I get to 1,000 subscribers, I cannot actually stream on my phone on YouTube. So that is the target over COVID-19. Is can we get to 1,000 subscribers? So please, guys, share the channel of YouTube to your friends. I know a few of you are actually on Facebook, but please head over to our YouTube channel and give that a subscribe and share it to all your friends as well. And also, if you want the updates on our Facebook of what we're doing, like and follow our Facebook page as well. If any of you are excited about the psychology as well, I've got a really exciting interview tomorrow with one of the best sports psychologists in England, who's worked with the England national team and loads of other national sports, Dan Abrahams. We've got a really good interview tomorrow with him on Twitter.
9 minutos 45 segundos quedan. And
then I've also got a really good interview on Twitter again with a good friend of mine. Sorry, a good friend of mine? Sorry. Hopefully it'll be a good friend of mine. Steve Walters from the Offside Trust, which we're going to help about safeguarding children and how we can avoid abuse within the sport of futsal. There's going to be loads of good interviews there on Twitter. And Instagram, we've got a interview with Damon Shaw coming up. Enrique, I haven't penned him into a day yet. And I'm also in talks with Zigo, who's the one who created the 4-0, by the way, the godfather of futsal. Who's Steve, if you're still with us, is actually currently in America.
Ya va jugando Linda que termina perdiendo.
Brilliant high pressing by Mendoza again.
Ahora que va a ser para Mendoza.
So aggressive off the ball. To be able to keep up to this level is absolutely nuts.
Rocío. Mailen. Delfina. Rocío. Quiere Rocío y la termina despejando la jugadora Patricia. Y ahora que intenta y casi roba, y Patricia que juega y termina perdiendo. Juega al piso, ese que no. Ya arranca ahora Rocío.
Really impressive Mendoza today.
Abre con Delfina.
So what's your ratings, guys? What would you rate Rio Grande today, and what would you rate the performance of Mendoza today? Do it out of 10. What would you rate their performance?
Pero no va a llegar finalmente su compañera que era Cárdenas Patricia con la número 3.
What would you rate today's performance on? Rio Grande out of 10, Mendoza out of 10.
Micaela.
What would you rate the match out of 10?
Mailen.
Don't rate my commentary though. I'm not ready.
Delfina puede ser. Delfina. Atrás con Rocío. Rocío con Mailen. Mailen. Gisela.
Goal! If you were going to give him a 9, now give him a 10. Well done. Fantastic stuff. Brilliant goal again.
Rodríguez. Delfina que pone ahora
After all the sit-ups I've had to do today, I can't even be an Italian commentator even if I tried. This commentator is quite calm actually, quite chilled. Some of the other ones we've had, they get so excited.
Si bien aún tiene chance de remontar un 5-0, va a ser complicado. Vimos partidos en los que hubo remontadas. Esperemos que pueda ser Rio Grande, prueba de lejos.
Steve said he's still watching.
Soljara que intenta. Soljara que sigue. La tiene la otra Gisela. Ahora busca Soljara. Soljara que la termina.
Steve said still watching, pretty good match. And Jackson said Rio Grande 3 out of 10. Jackson, what do you think about Mendoza then? What are you giving them out of 10? And also, what are you giving the match out of 10?
Gisela que juega con Ivana. Ivana y el pase largo para que no pueda llegar Soljara. Juega Mendoza.
Good. Oh, love that by number 13.
Toca y toca Mendoza.
The little cut and then coming back to receive it. Love that. We did that in today's stream. No, we didn't do that in today's stream. We will be doing that tomorrow.
7 minutos exactos quedan para que...
Okay, George Daniel Lucero, good afternoon. Good afternoon, George. I hope you're good. Thank you for coming to our stream, buddy.
Va a ser lateral para Fefusa. Saludo grande para la gente de Quinta Falta. Pueden seguirlo en su fanpage que está, si no me equivoco, con Recordamos a la gente que le den like al video, a la transmisión, se suscriban al canal de la Confederación, al canal de Azul Directa y a la fanpage de Azul Directa también, que la tenemos en Facebook, en Instagram y en Twitter también. También, obviamente,
Jackson Mendoza 9.5. Okay, good. What have they got to do, Jackson, to get to a 10? What do you think they've got to do in order to get to a 10? Jackson said the whole match he'll rate as an 8. Steve, working on adding more highlights and material in the near future. Fair play, Steve. Keep it going, mate. I must admit, ever since you guys have started taking over America, I have definitely seen a lot of positive stuff coming out. And not just talk either, because I hear that from a lot of nations. Oh, we're going to do this and that. And actually, it's nice to see some of your plans are starting to come into fruition. And any help you want from Great Britain as well, let me know. I think the link between the USA and Great Britain has got to be there. And both us being present can make a big influence on how that relationship develops.
Candela que buscaba el medio y la termina robando Soljara. Soljara que intenta y se va así.
When I finally know from FEF, which is the European AMF, I know you know that, but for other people that don't know that, when I get our 10-year plan of what we're doing, that'll make it a lot easier for us to start working out how we can start moving some of our plans forward of how we can build on that link. Jackson, mug people off and send people to the shops. So you want them to mug them off. So winning 5-0 is not enough for you. You want them to embarrass them as well. Have you any shame, Jackson?
Que pone la mano para evitar la conquista de Rio Grande.
George, I salute you from Mar del Plata in Argentina. George, thank you very much, buddy. Thank you very much for the nice comments. I'm going to put a couple of Argentina flags in, actually.
Y ahora puede ser de Mendoza, porque si viene Micaela, la toca para la número 2, que busca el pase largo. Y no termina llegando la jugadora Romina. Por poquito nomás, no llegó a empujarla. García Romina, la número 8 de Mendoza. El árbitro acomoda el arco de Río Grande y ya Ivana
Let's
que va
go
con Mariana. Gisela.
Oh,
Gisela.
love that.
Cara Gisela.
She did the hard bit.
Lateral que ya lo hace Mendoza. La tiene Romina. Candela. al medio para que intente. La jugadora Micaela que sigue, da un rodeo, toca para Delfina. Candela que pasa uno, Candela que pisa, sigue Candela, ahora la tiene Romina.
Jackson said,
Romina con Delfina.
That's why my friends think I'm good
Romina.
at futsal. What, because you have no shame?
El pase,
I know what you meant. It's because you mug people up and send them to the shops. I know what you meant, Jackson. I've got you.
Zabaleta Macarena. Que precisamente sustituida Zabaleta Macarena ingresa en su lugar Di María Mariana. Ya ahora la tiene Gisela. Gisela y el remate largo. Intenta un tackle. Soljara.
I want Rio Grande just to get one goal. Come on.
Rio Grande.
If Rio Grande score, by the way, I want loads of comments in there congratulating them. It must not be easy. They're blatantly playing against a side that's just a class above.
Di María atrás con Romina. Romina. La tiene Cárdenas. Ahora busca el pase y finalmente termina despejando el equipo de Rio Grande.
And to be honest, they have kept the game fairly competitive. It's not been a complete and utter walkover.
Romina García, la número 8, sí, la verdad que
they are just playing a team that's a class above.
Muy buena, y busca el pase justamente
again, brilliant play.
Ivana Genke que la pincha para que intente.
I'm responsible for the Facebook page, Authentic Futsal, and I share information about Salon football. Oh, that's amazing. George, that's unreal, buddy. Thank you very much. Keep it going. The more stuff that we share about Football de Salon and AMF Futsal, the better.
Muy bien la arquera de Mendoza. Ya la tiene Romina que busca el pase en diagonal, que termina despejando ahí la jugadora Mariana Vega. 3 minutos 33 segundos nada más quedan de partido. Y que por ahora Mendoza está gritando campeón. Romina que juega con su compañera, pero la roba Soljara y puede ser. Soljara. Increíble
Rio.
Ahora le queda la pelota nuevamente.
Come on. Just get one goal.
La jugada y queda golpeada ahí. Quedó golpeada la jugadora de Rio Grande. La jugadora es
Steve, the USAFF is happy to be there with you alongside all the way. Good stuff. Jackson, because they say I'm like a gazelle where I turn fast and then have a quick mind. Well, you get that from futsal. Well done, Jackson. And like skills, of course you do. Of course you do. Is that a timeout? I didn't actually hear the whistle. I'm assuming that's a timeout. Isn't that weird? That's the only timeout that's been called in the whole game.
Salva Rio Grande, intentaba Vanessa Catano y ahora Soljara que intenta, Soljara que quiere y se le termina escapando la pelota a Soljara. Ya busca el lateral que se va a perder por el otro lado, sí. Y va a ser lateral ahora para Rio Grande. 2 minutos 54 segundos quedan. 2 minutos 54 segundos separan a estos equipos de conocer al campeón, que por ahora parece que se lo va a llevar Mendoza nomás. Ya va jugando Anita. Anita que no podía frente a la marca de Soljara. Ya la tiene Candela. Candela con Anita.
I think Mendoza have actually kind of stepped it down a pace.
And
as I say that,
se lo pierde Vanessa.
Thank you, Mendoza, for not making me look stupid. But I think they have stepped it down a bit. I think they know they've won, and I think they just don't want to make silly mistakes now. And also, I think they are probably getting a bit tired as well, because they've got their socks off. Here we go, 3v1. They've got to score from... No! I think if they were going to score, that was going to be it.
Buscando a su compañera.
Come on, Rio.
Finalmente el lateral ya lo hace Mendoza. Y tira el pase largo para que corra Anita. Anita que intenta, pero gana.
Come on then, 3v1 again.
Eddie juega con Gisela.
Just slow it down.
Gisela busca el pase
No!
no se va la pelota. Sí, se termina yendo.
Rio, what do I have to do to get you to score?
Ya empezó a festejar para conocer a este campeón de la Argentina. De selección femenino. Prueba Sol Jara que da el rebote para Di María. Di María la pisa, la tiene Di María. La masa Di María busca el pase, se le termina escapando a la jugadora Vanessa Cataño. Ya juega Gisela con Mariana. Mariana que pasa 1, Mariana pasa 2 y se le termina yendo larga la pelota a Mariana. Mariana es Vega Mariana. Anita que busca el pase largo, pero estaba antes Edith para cortar el intento de pase. Anita juega con Candela. Candela con Anita. Anita que intenta.
Come on then, let's go, let's go, let's go!
Sol Jara, Sol Jara, Sol Jara.
Why?
Tamara Falconi que
Keeper, give them a chance.
Falta a la arquera porque juega del
Come on,
piso
Rio.
y va a ser amonestada. Va a ser amonestada la arquera Tamara Falconi. Y el tiro libre
That must mean it's a
va a
handball.
ser Sol Jara.
Did she just get yellow carded? Hang on, what?
Minuto pedido por el equipo de Rio
Oh,
Grande.
timeout. Yes, yes, yes. The manager's going to create a set move.
Queda nada más de este partido.
Come on. I hope this turns into a goal.
Adelantarme al resultado.
Also as well, guys, this might go a great deal
Muy probablemente
of
Mendoza se
answering the
termine
question that
quedando
you had
muy
earlier of
difícil
what
que
I
Rio
would
Grande
do.
puede hacerle 5 goles en un minuto y medio.
Catástrofe futbolística.
If they take on this instruction and they do it well, then this would have definitely highlighted to me how they needed to have created more set moves in this game.
El partido anterior,
I hope they
Rio
can take
Grande
it on
contra
board.
Posadas. 3 goles.
Pero para el mismo lado.
No.
But again, it's just if they've got the quality to pull it off, because that is twice they've been in a 3 versus 1 situation and they still cannot get past that one
Muy
defender.
difícil. Va a ser tetracampeón sería Mendoza, querido Pipo. Tetracampeón me confirma acá la gente de la producción.
Tetracampeón, no cualquiera, ¿eh?
No cualquiera. Título que ostentan grandes equipos como River Plate, Racing, Club de Avellaneda.
Here we go. Set move is coming.
Gisela que busca el pase para
Oh, no! This is what I mean. Well done, the manager. He's created it, and they haven't got the quality.
Termina yendo al lateral para
Authentic futsal.
Río Grande. La tiene Gisela que tira un sombrero con la cabeza y la tiene Gisela. Cambia todo para que venga Di, sí, que llega Di, ahora va a ser
Good strength by Mendoza.
Ya, lo va a
3.
hacer Tamara Falconi que va jugando 5 segundos.
Oh, the movement. Come
5
on.
segundos. 5 segundos, ya Sol Jara que busca el pase al medio, la termina dejando Candela, ahora la tiene Di María.
Back door's open.
Va a salir campeón nomás Mendoza. La tiene Gisela ahí, la pierde.
Here we go. 2v1. Good save.
Anita.
Goal!
Gol de Mendoza.
It's 6.
La que faltaba.
I'm starting to feel sorry for Rio Grande now.
Faltaba que era Anita Ontiveros.
It's 6.
El sexto gol para Mendoza y Mendoza que va a salir campeón. Mendoza.
Steve said yellow card. Jackson said how long left? Sorry, Jackson.
Y Río Grande que va a terminar en el segundo puesto, pero puede tener la última Río Grande.
Seconds
Ya
left.
le queda Anita que busca el pase para Vanessa que intenta, pero le roba a Sol Jara.
Come on then, come on then.
Sigue Sol Jara que intenta.
Come on, go, 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 go.
Eddie que toca con Gisela.
Parallel.
Gisela con
Post, someone get on the post.
Remata y se termina.
Why?
25 segundos.
Number
Va a
9 is
salir campeón
Edge.
Mendoza.
Who's that other player?
Mendoza que ya
Who is that number? Who is that?
gritan y
Oh, well done,
corta.
keeper.
Muy atenta
Who is that
la
player?
portera y
Number...
Vanessa
What is your...
cortaba lo que podía ser un gol más, pero le queda la pelota para Vanessa que pierde.
Go, 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 go.
15 segundos, 14, 13, 12, ya grita campeón Ivana, le
They're not
queda ahora
scoring
para
again.
10 segundos, 9, 9 segundos, ya va gritando campeón.
Come on.
Mendoza. Ya va gritando campeón Mendoza.
Good save, keeper.
5 segundos quedan.
Mendoza are cheering. That's when you know there's seconds left.
Busca ahora la
They are
pelota,
getting ready to celebrate.
Un segundo. Campeón.
And it's
Campeón,
over, guys.
Campeón Mendoza.
Okay, so guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope I didn't ruin it too much by talking. I hope you also enjoyed some of the stuff I had to say. Thank you so much for being a part of this stream. The comments is fantastic. Even if you're just viewing it, it's so nice to be passing on the AMF vibes, boosting up the game of female futsal. So thank you very much for coming. Please don't forget to like our Facebook page, follow our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are trying to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. When we're over that 1,000 subscriber mark, it will help us so much because then I can start streaming on my phone as well as my PC. So if for any reason I'm out and about, I can stream instead of having just to miss out. So please start subscribing to that YouTube channel. Have a fantastic, fantastic evening or day or morning, wherever you are in the world. It's been an absolute pleasure. Training tomorrow is going to be on the fixed position and it's at 4 o'clock UK time. So if you've got players that want to improve on their fixed training, please make sure you get them involved. Facebook and YouTube live at 4 o'clock UK time, and there's going to be another game tomorrow at 7:30 UK time. So guys, have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys really soon. Let's go!